Hello everybody, it's your boy Zack back to attack yet another video with Zack track 44, I believe. Yep. Last video was a while ago. And if you saw the very ending of that video, you saw that I was in bed in pain, and I assumed I had some food poisoning. That did not happen. It was not food poisoning. I thought it was constipation for like the next day or so, and then the pain got worse and worse, and I don't know. I just kept ignoring my instincts until I was just, I don't know, something kind of told me you should go to the hospital. And my mom also has been constantly telling me we should go to the hospital because she was there with me because she's concerned. And I barely made it. Holy shit, I almost died. I swear, I almost died. Like, that was the worst pain I've ever experienced, and I hope the worst pain I ever experienced. That was bad. It was, I didn't even say it, did I? It was my appendix. My appendix burst. Yeah, so that's fun. It wasn't. And I guess it was already in the process of bursting. Like, it was already like leaking out. My appendix was leaking into my body by the time I got to the hospital. And you know, I get you don't know, you don't like unless you can make the others feel how you're feeling. People are just the staff and all that. They're gonna take their time and be like, yeah, okay, cool. That's just kind of how I felt. I remember I was swearing a bunch. Even a nurse was like, "Hey, you better not be swearing, or we'll kick you out." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, fuck you! Like, I don't give a shit. Fuck it, fuck. Be responsible for my death. I'd fucking fine. Whatever. I didn't even mean to be cussing as much as I did, but I was, because I've never experienced a level of pain like that in my life. Again, I really hope I don't ever. I hope you don't even ever. Oh my god, like that was so painful. And then, eventually they tried to go about solving the problem without surgery, even though it was already leaking. So I don't know what the thought process was there, but thankfully a nice nurse who I had like a little nerdy session with, a nerd out with, over books and stuff. She was like, that's not right. Let's do something about that or something. And this is all from recollection. This was a while ago. Yeah, so they were like, yeah, surgery, that makes sense. Let's do that. So they did that. And then I was in a hospital for about a week, I think, right? Yeah. Something like that. Almost a week. Something like that. And then I couldn't do anything after that. Like, for like a whole other week after that, I stayed at my parents'. I couldn't do anything. It was tough. I mean, it's a lot better than what it was, but there were some pains that were pretty bad, even after the appendix was taken out. And then I had to go like a week with this tube in my stomach, and like just so it would drain out the stuff from the appendix that leaked out. And oh god, dude, oh my god, oh god, because I was unconscious, and so there was like a catheter. Oh god, being conscious and having that pulled out of that area, and then also having that little tube pulled out of your stomach. Oh my god, it was so weird, that feeling. I've never felt feelings like that, and I never do want that again. That was terrible. Oh, not as bad as the appendix bursting, but still. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm alive. That's cool. Survived. I feel like I was relatively close to possibly ending up dead. It certainly seemed that way. With it kind of in the process of bursting and whatnot. But yeah, so I guess I'm alive. That's cool. I don't know. I just checked out my last video just to see. I just glossed over it or whatever, and I guess even in that pain, that beginning pain of this whole ordeal I just went through, I guess my mental health was like at an 8. That's cool. It ain't there now. It ain't there now. Mental health, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's not good. I don't know, like 5, 4 maybe. It's not good. Yeah. I don't know. Part of me wishes it just, I just fucking let it, you know, let it kill me. Oh man. Cause it's not like I want to die, you know. I've been there, you know, and I've tried back in the day when I was really, really, you know, bad. But I've kind of reached a point of, like, I'm not going to do anything like that, you know. I still want to go. And, like, it's not even, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely part of it is I'm not happy with my life. Depressed and whatnot. Oh God. The whole other half of it is like I can't even talk to anybody about it. Because nobody would understand. And people say like, oh, well, I'll be there for you to hear you out. What does hearing out do? Shit. It doesn't do shit. It can, but not for this. Like, the big reason why I'm depressed is just, I couldn't explain it to the people I'm most closest with. I couldn't. Because nobody would understand it. Nobody understands it. Because I barely understand it. Sometimes I pretend like I understand. I don't know, I'm gonna understand soon. I could try to go into it, but there's no point. There's no point. Nobody would understand what I'm saying. Nobody would understand. Nobody would get it. I mean, I already make videos and posts and stuff that make me kind of look kind of crazy anyways, so God. I don't know. A very vague and summed up version is this world is just shitty and I don't like it. There's parts of it I like, but I don't. Shit was all preventable too. Anyways, forget about that. Oh God. But like, I guess with me, I'm depressed, and with my life, you know. So I've been doing these updates and stuff, and kind of tracking my progress. And there's this book that I'm writing. I'm writing it. It's I haven't really looked at it since the Appendix. And I've had some time after getting home and kind of adjusting back to life and whatnot, and so I guess I could have looked at it, but I haven't. But I'm writing this fantasy novel, and it's really cool. There's a lot of cool, unique things about it. And then just the ideas I have for the following books. It's so it's really cool, you know. And I want to write books, but I don't know. I'm like 100-something pages in. I'm like 100-something pages in. But it's still got a ways to go. Like, that's, from what I'm picturing, that book's gonna be big if it ever comes out, if I ever do anything with it. But my hesitation with even continuing is like, I don't know. There's this story that's in my head, and it's cool, and I feel like it'd almost be therapeutic to get that thing written. I mean, really, I would love for it to be an animated series. I'd love to do that, but I don't have the money to animate to be able to hire someone to do that, because I'm not going to do it. I don't have the patience for that, or I don't really care to do that. I would love to write and do storyboards and all that for it, and then find the voice actors and all that. And I don't know, I really want this. It's a precious story to me, and I really want to write it. So I guess like the easiest thing, the quickest way to get it out of my head and out into the public is by writing it into a book. That would be the most easiest accessible thing, I think. Even though that's not exactly the medium I would prefer, but I don't know. I have this like plan, and like it's talked about it in a video a while back, and whenever I started writing this book, and like as long as I don't deviate from it, in theory, I could eventually make that animated series. But I gotta do this book, and I have to keep following the plan. I don't know, I'm just lost. Because this other story that I really want to write and put it into this animated series and whatever, I mean, I have no problem with making it into a book and whatnot, or whatever. Comics would be cool too. But it's just like, I don't know. It'd be therapeutic to write it, because like I don't know. It just makes, I don't know. It kind of goes over so much stuff. And it's kind of fantasy, and sci-fi, and a dystopian novel or story. I don't know how well it would be received by certain people. I don't know, some people can't separate fiction from reality, and so I feel like it'll upset some people, but I don't care. I just want to get it out of my head. I want to write it so bad, but the problem is I feel like I'm falling back into a slump that I keep falling into, which is I start something and then I stop and I go do this other thing, and I just want to finish something too, you know, like, so like, what should I do? Oh God, no one is gonna watch all this, but to anybody that does, what do I do? Do I finish this thing, or try to finish this thing that I also am like passionate about, and like I want to write this fantasy story? Do I do that? That way I get my thought process is that I want to make something. I want to make a story. I want to put my stories out there, and I feel like this fantasy story is like, I love it, and I want to put it out there, and it would be a good way to test out like what the whole process of making a book, the editing process, all of that, before I get into this story that I would call my magnum opus, this sci-fi fantasy dystopian thing. I look at this story as something that is pretty precious to me in many different ways, and it's so cool, And I came up with all these cool like reveals. Like I listed how many reveals and like moments there are, and like it's a lot. It's a lot. But I liked it. Like I don't know, it just flowed naturally, and it's so cool, and I really want to do it. But like at the same time, like I'm really like protective about that story. And so like I don't know, like I just want to kind of know more of what I'm doing whenever I like if I do make it into a book. Like I'm fine with making that into a book so long as one day I can like try to like adapt it into like a series. But I don't think I don't want it to be botched. Like nothing's perfect, but I want it to come out as perfect as it can. And so that's why I feel like maybe it's more important for me to make this fantasy thing first. That way I have an idea of how a book is made and edited and all of that. I don't know. Do I fall into this pattern and stop doing this fantasy thing that I've been writing 100-something pages on, and go and work on this bigger project, this thing that I really want to do, or I don't know, or do I do the fantasy thing, or do I do the magnum opus thing? I don't know. I don't know what to do. And I'm also really conflicted because I don't feel like I have enough time to get it done. I'm 26, but it's another thing you just wouldn't understand, that I don't think I have the time. I'm not gonna get it done in time. Whatever. I don't know what to do. And I don't know, I'm depressed. I do deliveries for money and stuff. I haven't really done Spark in a long time, but I've been doing DoorDash a lot, right? And making a lot more money on that, which was pretty nice. But, I don't know, like, I like it. I like meeting people and spreading positivity and stuff, but I don't know. I haven't been very positive in my mind, so I just, the last times I've been dashing, I haven't felt like myself, and I don't know. I don't know. If only I could get paid to do what I love, but that's not how it works. We can't all just be happy, because they don't want that. Get paid to, I don't know. Could I get paid to just clean up garbage? Like, not like a garbage man, but like litter. That's the word. I don't do enough for this planet. Humanity certainly doesn't do enough for this planet. I wish I could, I don't know, make a living doing something for that. Doing something to help people. I don't know. I'm just really drained in like my soul. So I don't know. I can't see myself continuing too much longer. But I don't know what that means. Cause like I don't think I can't. And I won't. Like, you know, end it. But I can't stay either. So like I'm just stuck. And like it's not like, you know, because I love my family and all that, but again, then you wouldn't get it. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I am lost. I don't know what to do about the book thing, the stories. I don't know what to do to make me accept this existence just a little bit more. I don't know what to do with my life in that regard. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, so progress, I don't know, I guess this is a progress report, I guess. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, cool. I don't know, I'm just tired of everything. Don't want to be here. Oh, God. I don't know what to do. Anyway, if you made it this far, whoever you are, I don't care. Got any advice there on mainly just the book thing? You know, because the whole living thing, it's whatever. I'll have to figure that out. I just don't know. Fantasy or work on the thing that I don't have time for, or don't think I have time for. Anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. All right, I have been yapping for about 20-something minutes. Whew. And, yeah. I don't know, how do I end these? I just end them, right? I used to do like a sign-off thing, I don't remember. Anyways, toodles, love you.